Hello everyone, welcome to Career in Pharma and welcome to episode 2 of Clinical Research Free Course by Career in Pharma। तो इस क्लिनिकल रिसर्च फ्री कोर्स में हम लोग क्लिनिकल रिसर्च के अराउंड जो भी इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स होते हैं वो डिस्कस कर रहे हैं एंड दिस इज एपिसोड नंबर 2। आई होप आपने एपिसोड नंबर 1 देखा होगा जहां पे हमने डिस्कस किया व्हाट इज क्लिनिकल ट्रायल, different types of clinical trial, different phases of clinical trial, what is phase 0 in clinical trials and so on. Now in today's video we are going to talk about what is ICH GCP. Now ICH GCP is very important topic if you are planning to start a career in clinical research industry or if there is any interview for you for clinical research profile. So it doesn't matter whether you are an experienced or a fresher, for everyone ICH GCP is very important and you can say ICH GCP is like a Bible. So any one of you planning to do something in clinical research, you need to know this ICH GCP without doubt. So let's start. Now people who are new to our channel, let me tell you what we do at Career in Pharma. We guide healthcare professionals, doctors, life science graduate to make a career inside pharmaceutical industry. And for further queries, let's say if you are interested in our program or maybe if you want a counseling call, there is a link in the description. Please check out that link, fill the inquiry form and our team will get back to you as soon as possible. So let's start ICH GCP without delay. Now before I start, once again मुझे जज करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि ये सब देख के पढ़ रही हैं क्योंकि मैं हर एक चीज याद नहीं रख सकती, but if you are going to give interview, you need to remember each and everything. Yes, because आप इंटरव्यू में कहीं कुछ देख के नहीं बोल सकते. So let's start. Now let's first see what is ICH. What is exactly the full form? So ICH stands for International Council on Harmonization. So this is an international body which take care of harmonization inside clinical trial. Now what exactly is harmonization? What is the purpose? So this ICH is a body which makes recommendation on information that should be included in a core clinical study report of an individual study, right? Any clinical trial. So whatever I am going to tell you in this video about ICH is like more than sufficient if you want to crack the interview. But अगर आपको और deep में पढ़ना है ICH के बारे में, you can always go to their website ich.org. It's the website of this ICH, this body where every detail is present. Okay? So I am telling you उतना ही जितना आपको required है. Otherwise deep में जाने के लिए बहुत कुछ है. तो ICH is a body, international council on harmonization. Now इस ICH का पर्पस क्या है? Why we are talking about ICH? Actually ICH makes recommendation to achieve greater harmonization regarding interpretation and application of technical guidelines and requirements for product registration in an effort to reduce or obviate the need to duplicate the testing carried out during the research and development of new drug. Now what does it mean? बहुत ही सिंपल लैंग्वेज में ICH हेल्प्स यू इन हार्मोनाइजेशन। इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर कोई भी क्लिनिकल ट्रायल इंडिया में चल रहा है वर्सेस यूएस में चल रहा है, सो दे शुड फॉलो अ कॉमन गाइडलाइन सो दैट व्हाटएवर डेटा वी आर कलेक्टिंग दैट शुड हैव अ हार्मोनाइजेशन. वी कैन इंटरप्रेट दैट डेटा बिकॉज अगर गाइडलाइंस डिफरेंट होगी, गवर्निंग बॉडी डिफरेंट होगी तो हम इंटरप्रेट नहीं कर पाएंगे. Also, अगर वो डुप्लीकेट करना है डेटा तो वो भी इजिली कर सके. So to achieve that harmonization, this ICH is there. Purpose of ICH. Now there are something called ICH GCP guidelines. So first of all, ICH GCP guideline क्या है? These are the guidelines provided by ICH, that is International Council on Harmonization, and GCP means Good Clinical Practices. Okay? तो जैसे हम कोई भी काम करते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर हम हॉस्पिटल में कोई भी एक सेट प्रोसीजर कर लें, लेट्स से आई हैव टू डू एंजियोप्लास्टी, सो देयर विल बी अ सेट रिटन सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शंस, जिसको हम प्रोटोकॉल भी बोल सकते हैं या जिसको हम एसओपी भी बोल सकते हैं. उसी तरीके से क्लिनिकल ट्रायल रन करने के लिए भी एक रिटन सेट ऑफ गाइडलाइंस होती हैं जैसा कि फार्माकोविजिलेंस में भी होती है, डेटा मैनेजमेंट में भी होती है. एवरीवेयर देयर इज अ रिटन सेट ऑफ गाइडलाइंस. Similarly, we have GCP. GCP guideline, that is good clinical practices, which is given by ICH. So that we call as ICH GCP guideline. अब इस गाइडलाइन की हमें जरूरत क्या है? अगेन, एज दीज गाइडलाइंस आर गिवन बाय ICH, तो एक हार्मोनाइजेशन मिलेगा, यूनिफॉर्मिटी मिलेगी जो भी हम डेटा रिसीव करेंगे. एंड देयर शुड बी सम स्टैंडर्ड सेट ऑफ रूल्स, गाइडलाइंस दैट एवरीबडी नीड टू फॉलो if anyone is conducting the clinical trial, irrespective of country, irrespective of the pharma company, there should be few uniform set of guidelines. So that is ICH. और ये ICH GCP guideline. These ICH guidelines are created by International Council for Harmonization, and it aims to provide uniform standards for technical requirements of pharmaceuticals for human use. So uniformity लाने के लिए, ठीक है. आप देखते हैं ये गुड क्लिनिकल प्रैक्टिसेस जो ICH ने दिया है ये है क्या. सो गुड क्लिनिकल प्रैक्टिसेस इज अ internationally validated guideline, ethical and scientific standard for conducting biomedical and behavioral research involving human participants across the world. So ये इंटरनेशनल गाइडलाइंस है, across the world ये गाइडलाइंस यूज होती है. Now, objective of this guideline is to provide a unified standard across the European Union. So that is a part of European Union, जहाँ पे कुछ countries आती हैं, Japan, United States, Canada and Switzerland, to facilitate the mutual acceptance of data from clinical trials by regulatory authorities. Okay, so ICH GCP is a harmonized standard. Okay. So there could be a question on कि भाई ICH, पहली बात तो ICH क्या है, फुल फॉर्म क्या है ICH का, GCP गाइडलाइन किसने दी है, what actually is this GCP guideline, okay, and where these ICH GCP guideline are in use. तो उसमें आप बोल सकते हो across European Union, Japan, United States, Canada and Switzerland. Although इसमें इंडिया का नाम नहीं है, but let me tell you, whenever we are conducting any trial in India, so we also do follow this ICH GCP. All the team members should be trained in GCP, and also we have an Indian GCP given by ICMR. वो भी follow करते हैं. So ये mix follow करते हैं, but yeah, ICH तो internationally हर जगह follow. ठीक है, ICH GCP. Now there are few principles to ICH GCP. Before I come to those principles of ICH GCP or GCP principle, let's talk about what are the GCP guidelines. Okay. Now GCP guidelines, again, they are prepared in association with International Council of Harmonization and ICH GCP R1 guideline. So सबसे पहले जो guideline आई थी that was R1. So R stands for revision. So that revision R1 guideline was made in in 1996, and then there was a revision to R1, that was R2, which was happened in 2016, and now we have a revision 3 also. So exact date, everything and what is new in this ICH GCP R3 guideline that we are going to put in our next video. That there will be an exclusive video on ICH GCP R3 guideline, which is the latest revision of ICH GCP guideline. So R1 was in 1996, revision 2 was in 2016, and the latest R3 revision, recently it has been done. That we are going to talk in our next video. So these are the GCP guidelines. Now let's talk about what are the ICH GCP principles. So let's talk about ICH GCP principles. So earlier we had 13 principles, which has been reduced to now 11 principles. So concept वही है जो पहले 13 principle में था, just उसको merge कर दिया गया है एक दो principle को, and now we have total 11 principle only. So if anyone is asking you how many ICH GCP principles are there, don't say 13, just say 11, because that is a new change. Okay? हमारे चैनल में एक पुरानी वीडियो है ICH GCP प्रिंसिपल्स के ऊपर, जहां पे हमने 13 प्रिंसिपल की बात की है, बिकॉज एट दैट टाइम देयर वर 13, नाउ इट हैज बीन रिड्यूस्ड टू 11. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट ईच एंड एवरी प्रिंसिपल. नाउ इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड दीज प्रिंसिपल्स सो दैट यू नीड नॉट टू मग अप. Okay, because if you mug up, you have to remember each and every line. But if you understand, you need not to remember, and you can, tell this freely in your interview. And this is an important interview question. So let's start with ICH GCP principle number 1. It states that clinical trials should be conducted in accordance with ethical principles that have their origin in Declaration of Helsinki and that are consistent with GCP and the applicable regulatory requirement. Now, what is Declaration of Helsinki? What is ethical principle? That we are going to talk in other videos. As of now, you just remember that clinical trials should always be conducted in accordance with the ethical principle that have their origin in Declaration of Helsinki and that should be consistent with GCP and the applicable regulatory requirement. Means, let's say if the trial is going in US, so US FDA is the regulatory body. As per that, also we have to go. If trial is running in India, so we need to check the local regulatory requirement given by CDSCO. Yes. Also, clinical trials should be conducted in ways that ensures the right safety and well-being of participants. So that is principle number 1. Principle number 2 is informed consent. Informed consent is an integral feature of the ethical conduct of a trial. Clinical trial participants should be voluntary and based on a consent process that ensures participants are well informed. तो पहला प्रिंसिपल तो बोल रहा है कि हमें एथिकल प्रिंसिपल्स फॉलो करने हैं, लोकल रेगुलेटरी रिक्वायरमेंट्स एंड जीसीपी फॉलो करना है. सेकेंड प्रिंसिपल बात करता है इन्फॉर्म कंसेंट के बारे में, जहां पे दिस प्रिंसिपल इज टेलिंग कि पेशेंट शुड बी वेल इन्फॉर्म्ड एंड द पेशेंट शुड पार्टिसिपेट voluntarily. There should not be any compulsion to take part in the clinical trial. Principle number 3 is clinical trial should be subject to an independent review by IRB or IEC. Now, what is IRB? That is Institutional Review Board or Ethics Committee that we are going to talk in detail in next video. Yes. Principle number 4 is clinical trial should be scientifically sound for their intended purpose and based on advocate and current scientific knowledge and approaches. Principle number 5 is clinical trials should be designed and conducted by qualified individuals. Principle number 6 says quality should be built into scientific and operational design and conductor of clinical trial. Principle number 7 says clinical trial processes, measures and approaches should be implemented in a way that is proportionate to the risk to the participant and to the importance of the data collected and that avoids unnecessary burden on participants and investigator. It says, इसका मीनिंग ये है कि हमें ऑलवेज असेस करना है कि रिस्क कितना है, बेनिफिट कितना है. ठीक है. Principle number 8 is clinical trials should be described in a clear, concise, scientifically sound and operationally feasible protocol. Means जो प्रोटोकॉल होना चाहिए that should be very clear, concise, scientifically sound and पूरा क्लिनिकल ट्रायल वहां पे डिस्क्राइब होना चाहिए. Principle number 9 says clinical trials should generate reliable results. Principle number 10 is roles and responsibilities in clinical trials should be clear and documented appropriately so that each and every every team member should know their responsibility. Principle number 11, that is the last principle, is investigational product जो भी हम clinical trials में use करते हैं should be manufactured in accordance with applicable GMP, that is good manufacturing practices, and be managed in accordance with the product specifications and trial. So these are the 11 protocol. Please try to understand each and every line. Please don't mug up. Otherwise, in interview you will not be able to remember any one also. So this is all about ICH-GP, जहाँ पे important interview के हिसाब से जो पूछ सकते हैं वो ये पूछ सकते हैं कि ICH का full form क्या है, ICH करती क्या है, and what does GCP stands for, what are the different 11 principles for ICH-GCP. Yes, so this is all about this video, and also we are going to give you a link of these ICH-GCP principles, these 11 principles. And if any one of you want this principle, these ICH-GCP 11 principle, please let us know in the comment box. Just comment GCP principle and our team will share you PDF link for these principles. Yes. So I hope this ICH GCP and ICH GCP principles are clear to everyone. If still there is any doubt in any principle or in any topic related to what I discussed just now, please feel free to comment, and I would love to read and reply all the comments. So that's all for this video. We'll be coming soon with other video. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.